Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome once again to another Cramseek Reviews in the Cramseek channel. And this time we have WFC Kingdom Tracks. He's a deluxe figure. And as you can see, some G1 goodness there. He's got his red face, Autobot logo on his chest, and some colors on his forearm. He's got those wing shoulders and those shoulder cannons on top of his like hood or backpack. So his feet kind of reminds me of that of MP Tracks, and his feet looks kind of awkward, hanging from the side of his legs, and it's connected by a single ball joint. So good luck with that. But over in time, it's gonna pretty much loose itself up, and my guess is over time, you will have a hard time having this guy stand up on his own once the legs are all loose and stuff. There's pretty much not much holding himself together when it comes to the leg part. He's not even that top heavy. So yeah. And with the back part as well, it's like a shell, because everything's folded into there, like the windshield, the roof of the car, and the trunk. So they're all situated in there. And you can attach this gun on the back part of that backpack as well. It's got a 5mm peg there, and a 5mm peg on top of the shoulders. So he's got a lot of pegs to put those weaponizers and fossilizers. You can see he's got that G1, nice looking G1 head sculpt, the red face and a painted blue eyes. So he comes with two accessories, which is the shoulder cannons here on top of his backpack, and this black beam gun. That's his main weapon. And my knees are getting loose over time. So now let's check his articulation. So his head rotates, moves up a bit and looks down a bit. The shoulder wings rotate, and as the whole arm also rotates. He's got biceps swivel, elbows fold. It doesn't have any wrist rotation though, because his hands or wrist folds in his arms like that, and you can see there's a hole there for the 5mm peg. He's got waist rotation, of course, there, and the waist has a flap where you can move the legs forward like this, move it back as well, and the knees also fold and jointed, and it's got thigh rotation, and of course, as I've said, the feet's got that ball jointed feature, so there's a bit of ankle rocking and ankle tilting there. But with regards to the side of the legs, it doesn't have any peg to attach it or hold it itself into. So I see the issue here. Over time, this will be loose. Doesn't have any peg to hold it together. Poor Tracks. Can't seem to get a good break, considering he's one of those cool characters in the Season 2 of Generation 1. Considering he's the only flying Autobot car. And over time, I think this legs is gonna be really loose, and I might have to put that nail polish to add to the joints, so to make it more tighter. So yeah, so this one is Kingdom Tracks. It's got nice details though, like that, those panelings on the chest, that yellow and red painted Autobot logo. It's very poseable as well, as you can see here. Only challenge is you have to hold him up or put him in a good pose where he won't fall off, because over time I'm sure his joints is gonna get loose. So now let's try to do the transformation process for his alt mode. We fold the arms in, get rid of his weapons for now, spread his arms like this, and fold in his wrists inwards, and make sure this blue side or the side of the car is facing the same side as that of the wheels. Bring out this backpack, open this shell, and position the windshield on the roof like that, as you can see. Then pull his waist away from the torso like this, and then push down his chest there like that, and then rotate his waist like this. It's gonna be tricky on the part of the legs. So first you open this covering on his legs, and then slide in his thigh And then rotate the side of the legs and make sure that the feet goes around on top of the waist like that, or else it would be blocking if you're going to rotate it, if you're not going to go through on top of the waist. Do it on the second part of the leg as well, like this, same thing. And now you can see the hood of the car along with the fenders, and you clip this together. Sorry, you weren't able to see that, but yeah, you have to clip them together like that. So the feet would be situated on the front part of the windshield, kind of like serves as the car seat for the car. And you fold the arms like this. Make sure that the side, or the blue painted one, is the side of the car. And then you rotate this shell on top of the car like this. Make sure you clip in all those pegs together so that you can avoid those gaps and properly transform him into his alt mode. So first, let's clip these pegs together and avoid the gaps, and make sure everything is aligned there. This one too on the front, including the fender and the side of the car, which may be the doors, like this. So there's a peg that holds it there. You can hear it click once it's pegged well. And there you have your 1980s Corvette Stingray Generation 1 tracks. So he's got a pretty good clearance underneath. He rolls pretty nicely, very well. You see me rolling. He's got that Firebird logo on his hood. He's got that Corvette grille on the front, even the headlights. He pretty much is very accurate to the Corvette Stingray. Except for the back part, it doesn't have any rounded taillights. Can't see it from here. The rims are nice as well. And underneath, they got good clearance. So it's got a bit of a shiny blue Corvette color. So there you have it. Generation 1 1980s Stingray Corvette. It's just too bad they didn't add those yellow outline for that Firebird logo. So it's just plain red with an Autobot logo. And now let's flip this out. This will serve as the wing in his flying car mode. As you can see there, it's like he had spoilers. Then you bring out his arms like this. Pop the side of the arms on the side. Bring out the wings as well with it. That's right. And pop it out like this. Make sure that the wing is with the arms. Pop it on the side like this. It's very simple, actually. And then make sure that the side of where the peg is located is showing on the side of the car. You could add weapons there if you want to. So basically, this is his flying car mode. Very simple, very basic. And it even doesn't have any peg to hold your flying stand. So you just put the weapons on top, like here on the top of the trunk. And also you can put the black beam rifle there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Seems like a lost opportunity, if you ask me. Just nothing special about this flying car. So now let's try to transform him back to his robot mode. If you guys are already familiar with the process, you can skip this part of the video. But I guess we just have to show it once again. So first we bring out the arms, pop it on the side like that. And including the wings. Get them out of the way like this. So spread the arms. Untab these legs and pegs that holds it together. Untab them all. And the top part of the car as well, including the windshield and the roof of the car. Make sure that they're untabbed. So we first release the legs like this. Fold the windshield inwards on the roof of the car like this. And then rotate this shell and serves as a backpack. There's a peg that holds it there on the back of the torso. You just have to clip it. And then the fender of the car, you rotate it once again and make sure that the feet is above the waist of the robot, like that. And then you open up this part of the legs, which is the shins, so that you can extend the thighs and the legs like this. Sometimes the feet gets in the way. That's what you have to look out for. Same as the other leg. What a challenge this is. So it's kind of complicated, I'm telling you. So there. And then there's a peg. Once you close the front part of the legs, there's a peg there that clips it together with the knee. Same as the other leg there. So with regards to this part of the legs, there are really no issues here, but except for the side, which is I'm telling you. So now we rotate the waist once again and fold in the waist into the torso. So pop out the chest. And there's a peg there that holds it as well, as you can see there. So there. Now we have we're almost there. And then you pop out those wing from the shoulders, rotate the arms and bring out the hands or the wrist like this. And when we're back to our robot mode. And then we attach this on top of his backpack, his weapons, and he holds the black beam gun once again. And there we have Tracks. Then with the weapons, you can also attach these blast effects. And he's got those ports as well on his wings and on the lower part of his legs. You can attach the blast parts there as well. So he's very blast friendly. Now let's try to look at the ports. Ports there, ports there. There's a port on top where you can put the black beam gun. There's also ports on the shoulders, on top of the shoulders, if you want to put some guns on his shoulders. It's got that port on the side of his arms as well, and it's got port on the side of his legs, which is the fender of the car, and beneath his heels. So here he is with deluxe figure Sunstreaker, Earthrise figure. It seems to me he's kind of short. I mean Tracks. And here he is with Minibot Netflix Bumblebee and his fellow Season 2 character Grapple. And here he is with Optimus Prime, of course. Yeah, but I think he's really short compared to the other Earthrise Autobot cars. I think over time they get getting shorter and shorter. And so with that, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Kingdom Tracks. And thank you for supporting the channel as well. Till next time, laters!